Not like the heat up plastic bullshit part. I'm meaning like the plastic BB pellets. Like you mix them together and then you send them down the line to somewhere else where it gets melted into whatever it's getting turned into. But I wouldn't be actually near the heating up process. I'd be literally just dumping
Oh, you
straight
down the
into
conveyor
this
line?
mixer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
So I'm sitting here trying to figure out how. Yeah, starting pay is 20 hours. Hell of a lot better than my job I'm at right now.
Right.
Um, how the real question is, how am I going to tell my company that I need a day off to to go put this application in? The job is it's in Winona, Minnesota. It's 30 miles away from my house, but my other job is 30 miles away from my house in the opposite direction. And I work 8 to 4:30 every day at my job, and office closes at the other job at 5 p.m.
Oh
and they're
shit.
only open Monday through Friday.
Damn.
So how the hell am I to tell my boss I need a day off to go put an application in somewhere else?
Uh, shit. Just pretend like you're going to see a family member, like a little family thing came out, came up. I gotta fuck around and go see some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta say something like that. Like, look, uh, I gotta take care of some business down at some Minnesota. I need a day or so. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta you know, just gotta pay it like that. Shit.
Just be like, oh, I gotta go see my grandmother in Minnesota. See you later.
Yeah, like something like say it's like a family little emergency, like somebody somebody live in Minnesota. I gotta see them in the hospital. Make sure
Somebody
they'll.
tripped on the ice.
Yeah, I
I gotta
mean,
go.
some stupid like that. Yeah, you can be like, alright, fuck it, like alright, like I need to go see so and so because I heard this in the hospital. This game is like really tweaking, like Fishing Planet. It won't let me cast. Like right when I let it get to like the last. Yeah, it's like a delayed fucking reaction, dude. I can't believe that. It's dumb. But also, you gotta think about back to the question. You gotta think about like how long will it take you to get to that job if you do get it.
How long would it take for me to get there?
Yeah,
Like drive there?
yeah.
15 to 20 minutes.
Oh, then you good then. Yeah,
But from my job to that job to go put an application in when I get done at 4:30, I need to get over there by 5.
right.
Um, how do I say it? It's 30 miles away to my one job and 30 miles away the other way, so it'd be a 60-mile trip for me just to get over there.
Right, back and forth.
Uh, no, from one place, it'd be 30 miles from Winona to my house and 30 miles to La Crosse to my house.
Oh, okay.
Let's say I drive from La Crosse to Winona, that's about 60 miles maybe.
Right.
And then I'd have to drive 30 miles back. So that's 60, 70, 80, 90 miles one day.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just for one day to get over from one job to the other to try and put an application in.
Right. Well, it's windy as shit outside. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I got let out early at noon today because it was fucking snowing so hard that Bob just told me to leave.
Yeah, I seen a lot of snow up there on the radar earlier. I'm like, damn. I said Nick and them,
Four
they
inches of snow today. I got stuck in my driveway trying to get up here. I had to go in reverse and floor it like 3 times just to get in the garage.
Right.
It was fucking dumb.
I mean, this wind is fucking crazy as shit. So what the creeps been up to?
The creeps like played fucking poker yesterday.
The motherfuckers over there with they hummingbird chest, thinking they doing some shit.
Looking like a stork.
Man, I'll whoop their ass, dude. I swear on everything, dude. If we all met, I'll start whooping their ass right in front of your face.
We all meet and everybody just start beating the fuck out of everybody.
Hell yeah, dude.
No, I can see everybody else just standing there and you just walk in there and looking all straight faced and everything, just like blank face I should say. Stand there for a couple minutes while everybody's talking, and all of a sudden you just fucking pick up a chair and just start fucking breaking the fuck out of it on people's backs.
Man, it's not gonna be a chair, dude. I just picture somebody in the group gonna do something childish and gonna fuck up the mode, and I gotta get down
All
there.
of a sudden there's just gonna be a random fist getting swung out of nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. Like next thing you know, everybody gotta start moving their feet fast, like James Brown and shit, and start beating their ass. Oh, stupid.
Oh boy. Ugh.
Gaming got look funny as hell. You start crying and shit.
Gaming giblet.
Hell, his ass gonna try to protect Paulie and shit.
He doesn't say yeah, he protects the shit out of everybody else.
Man, the whole group is fake, dude. Dude, to be honest with you, the reason why I don't be going in there, dude, because it ain't nothing but some bullshit. I mean, it is literally some bullshit, dude. Like, literally, like, I can't even fucking play a game with none of the group members, dude. Like, I can never accomplish shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Talking
Bro,
with an old coworker right now. Sorry, I had to change the conversation again for a second. So I asked him how he went about getting out of there. I'm like out of the job that we were at. And he asked me if I have to fill out person or I have to pick it, or can I just pick one up and fill it out at home? I was like, well, I might be able to fill it out at home. I got an idea. I might have to talk with my friend that's working at this job and tell him to get an application for me so I can fill it out and then turn it in. And hopefully that would work out.
it
And
should.
then Peter was just telling me, he said, I will let you know one thing. Rick told me when I left was that he will never be mad at someone for trying to better themselves. And Rick is the service director at Pisky Motors. He's like the highest up boss in the place.
I feel like do what you know that's going to improve your life. You
Yeah.
know, wherever you see, wherever you dream, don't let nobody come in and stop it. And if you actually think this is
Yeah.
going to be better for you and make a better opportunity in life, I think you should go for it. I don't see no harm in it. It's not like you trying to drive 30 miles away on some bullshit. Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
ain't like you
I'm not
seen.
trying to drive all the way up there just to be fucking looked at like a fucking stork or a fucking crane or something and telling me to leave. Fucking
Oh,
looking like the fucking Affleck fucking commercial.
hell yeah, like the Affleck goose crying and shit. You want like Snarf that's kicked up the Thundercats? Hell, But no, man, you should go for it, man. Go ahead and say fuck it. Think about it, man. You don't want to be stuck like this concrete and shit. Right there, I got a bunch of numbers, like they small jobs. But you think I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like do all that hard hustle, bustle, work. I ain't getting paid full price, and then like after like a couple of decades of doing that dumbass shit, next thing you know, your body can't even work anyway, so you can't even use the money you saved up for to enjoy yourself anyway. So I'm gonna go back to my old landscaping jobs, and dude, I'm doing everything this summer, dude. I'm just doing everything I can to benefit myself. That's why I'm live streaming too. I'm giving that a chance. I'm doing everything that could potentially explode into a good financial thing, you know. Like I'm getting new groups together. I'm getting some things together. You know, I told you about shit. Matter of fact, I might start growing out when I grow my 2 or 3 Carolina Reaper pepper plants. I might go ahead and just grow like 10 or 12 of them, sell each one $5. You know, I got. What the fuck was that? Damn, that train made a loud boom, dude. It's like it blew up.
Yeah, shit, they were probably connecting a fucking car to another car. This shit is loud when that happens.
Nah, bro, it's like it's semi-derailed. I know what you talking about when they go. But anyway,
I used to chill at someone's apartment in the cross where they had the fucking train yard right behind their fucking back window.
that shit.
And he's sitting there around midnight, and all of a sudden it sounded like the fucking thunder's going off, like a bomb just blew up, and the fucking ground is shaking. You look outside, and there's just fucking rail cars just flying down the track with no engine connected to them, hitting another fucking set of cars, fucking latching together and shit.
Oh, that's dumb, dude.
Like one engine gets all the cars moving, and then that engine slams its fucking brakes on while the guy's riding on the side of it to the next fucking, like on the side of the fucking cars. I've watched them once high as fuck just sitting there. Like the engine, the big ass train engine will back up, fucking slam its brakes on. Fucking 5, 6 cars, a row of 5, 6 cars connected together, going to another row of 5, 6 cars. While they got some guy riding on there holding the brake on the fucking side of the fucking ladder on one of the fucking cars. And when they hit together, he's supposed to get out and fucking push this pin into the middle of the fucking latch after
Yeah,
it was
yeah, you do.
smashed together. And you're like, Jesus Christ.
Well, you gotta have like a different mindset to work them jobs. I mean, it's good money in it, but only downside is you're away from your friends and family for months, and then the other downside is it's such a dangerous fucking thing. If one thing do happen, you could be either dead real quick or you just fucked up for the rest of your life. So you know they'll pay you a couple million for some shit. Like you actually legitimately, you know what I'm saying? You can't use the money like you just fucked up. You know, it's like if you a window washer for a high rise and you fall 700 feet but miraculously don't die, but you just like fucked up for the rest of your life. Like yeah, you might get like $6 million or $20 million for it, but you can't do shit with it. You can't go to the store the way you want to. You definitely can't spend it on bitches because you know your dick ain't gonna work. I'm just being real with you. Like you're not gonna be able to do shit. So you can't even splurge. What you gonna have a bunch of women around you just taking your money? You know,
No,
like
fuck that. I'm not gonna let no bitch take my
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, but you got motherfuckers like just like even though they know their body can't work, they like just keep a few bad bitches around, and then everybody, you know, and then you gonna look stupid. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, you gotta look at
Walk
jobs
around
like that.
like three fucking bitches leaning on your shoulder, walking around and shit.
Yeah, man, you crippled, can't even fuck,
You
you
might
know,
as
can't
well
even
turn
feel nothing,
yourself
right?
into a pimp at that time and start collecting money off of it.
Yeah, but pimping is illegal, bro.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
Hey, I mean, yeah. I mean, that little dumbass shit you see on TV and they be talking about pimping, ain't real pimping. As a matter of fact, you
No
wouldn't even
real
want to.
pimping. No, you wouldn't because another pimp would come find you and beat your ass or try and kill you or something.
Matter of fact, you wouldn't want to be a pimp because real pimps is gay, dude.
Oh god, that's fucked.
Yeah, dude, like to
That's
see.
really fucked.
No, but a lot of people don't understand like the origins of pimping. Pimping is a is a homosexual fucking gathering, dude. That's the whole point about
That's really
pimping.
fucked up. So why now it's really making me question. Because Nick is always coming, "What's up, pimp?" all the fucking time. Like, dude, I don't want to hear that shit no more.
A lot of people not educated. Look, a lot of people ain't educated on the history of the word pimp. No, most pimps are gay, dude. Like, see, the whole point about pimps was they were selling women on the street, not fucking the women. So it's different. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then
Mm.
if you look at the player ball, all like think about it. Why you think the men talk flimsy like that? They get their nails shaved, and the whole thing about the player ball is for all the women to get out and all the men gather around and count their money and talk about how fly each other is, dude. Like, ain't that a little strange? You ain't doing nothing with the women, but all the men with mink fur coats on and more diamond rings than the women have. They making their voice high, they crossing their leg, they flipping their hands up and side down, dude. Like they ain't, and they, you know what I'm saying? They just like they don't want nothing to do with women, dude. Like their whole thing is they selling women like you selling drugs, bro. Like real pimps are gay. Like I'm being for real with you. Like real pimps are homosexuals. It's been proven in the history, you know. Like shit, you got female pimps, you got women pimps, bro. Like and they some rough ass dykes looking like dudes, and they deal with nothing but women. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. All that pimp ass shit is gay, dude. That's just the reality of it. I'm just being honest. Like, yeah. Matter of fact, it was a few programs that broke it down, like the real meaning and the origins and all that shit. But they take them off like when somebody hit the truth. You know, when you start telling the truth
Mm.
about that shit, then next thing you know, you can't find that shit. You know.
Mm.
Yeah, dude, yeah, boy.
Man, I'm trying to find a loophole right now. I'm talking with my buddy that works over there. He wrote, I asked him, I asked him if he could grab an app for me and I could fill it out at home and give it back to him. And then he could
Right,
return it for me. And he
right.
says, nope, there's a quiz on it that you have to complete. It's stupid easy as fuck, though. That's what he said. And then I wrote, well, could I do the app at home and do the quiz there?
Shit. Shit, man, look. If you ain't happy at your original job, go for the new job. The only thing is go there expecting to get the job. Don't go there and be like, I hope I get in there. Like, you're not putting enough energy to the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, go there
So
to,
you go, no, you go up in there with too much energy, look like you're cracked out or something.
nah,
Woo.
that's dumb.
Come in there, his eyes looking like silver dollars,
Man, I've been around
staring at
cokeheads,
everybody
dude.
down.
That's the most
Fuck
scariest
that.
looking thing, dude.
Fuck that.
Everybody eyeballs big. You like, oh, here we go. Yup. They've been sniffing some good yup. Shit. I had an auntie that did cocaine. Like,
God, oh God.
nigga, it was funny because, you know, you don't realize what the fuck going on when you young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, so,
yeah.
me being young Aaron, you know, like you hear certain things, you see certain things. Like I knew like my uncle was fucking around with it, but now that actually
Yeah.
just like, you know, I've been sitting back. You know, you just like scan your life a little bit, and now that I start remembering, I'm like, my auntie always was very hyper. She put on the most noisy music. All right, this how you know people do cocaine. You want to call me fucked up? This come from your
Okay.
boy. This come from your boy Aaron. But I'm gonna tell you,
Okay.
a lot of Prince fans, a lot of people that like that loud, crazy Prince music. Prince music is coke music. It's cokehead music. That's why all the
Yeah.
hooting and noise and all that weird shit. So when I used to play the game at my cousin's house, you know, he's like about 3.5, 4.5 years older than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting back, smoking a blunt. This was like a couple of days ago. Just
Mm-hmm.
reevaluating life, and I just remembered her eyeballs was always big and shiny, and she was hyper as shit, dude.
Oh, God.
I'm talking about like, now she black, but
Okay.
she had that hyper white lady, let's go, you can do anything personality, like hey, 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 hey. Like one of them ones like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, alright, I knew she was fucked up a little bit,
Yeah.
but when I start remembering, I'm like, and I start remembering them eyeballs and the way her bite looked at like she's kind of like biting down. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, she do cocaine.
Looking, looking like she's trying to climb up a wall like a spider monkey.
No, dude, I'm talking like she just like bug eyed. I'm talking about like shit. I'm talking about like
What, looking like golf balls are for eyes?
that's what I'm saying. I'm talking like almost like horror movie eyeball big. Like man, I'm like shit. Okay,
Oh shit.
like the bitch did cocaine. Congratulations. While babysitting, that's awesome. But you know, it is what it is. Is it funny? Yeah, it is.
Huh. So, I just got another message saying, why don't you use a vacay day to come out? I don't have any, but I could try and weasel a vacation one day.
All you gotta do is close your eyes and start dancing, but put your hands on the side of your head like someone pour a hot Hennessy on your head. Like, I'm crazy. They like, Andrew, what's going on? You tell me, man, somebody pour a hot Hennessy on top of my head. Like, oh shit, son. Next
Fuck.
thing you know, they just act like you got migraine. Sorry, boss, I gotta go home and try hot Hennessy poured on my head. Your boss come like, oh
You know
shit,
what I should do?
what's
I
up?
should go in there and be like, hey, throw that brake clean in my eyes so I have to run to the fucking wash real quick and say I have to go to the hospital.
Man, you lose your damn mind, dude. You don't put no dumbass chemicals in your eyeballs trying.
That'd be fucked.
I know, just like getting paint thinner or fucking paint cleaner or some paint stripper in your eyeball, dude. You don't want that dumbass shit. This gonna change your life. I remember I got paint remover in my cut. Couldn't believe it. I was like, what? But yeah, dude. I think you should go for it. Just if you know legitimately you willing to make that step.
Well, I'm willing to make that step. It's $20 an hour, and my buddy works there, and he's telling me it's easier than dishwashing.
I know what you're talking about. Plastic factories. That's what it look like. They look like airsoft BBs. Like, you just take big scoops of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then they'll melt them in a mold and all that magical lucky shit.
I'll send a picture of what he's trying to make me do. Where is it? right there.
Your ass gonna have hummingbird heart.
Send a new recipient. Click that button. Aaron Nabbers.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that fucking machine is, whenever you get that message, he wants me to do that. I
Okay.
guess he pours his shit in the top of it, and it mixes everything and pours it out the bottom into that bucket, and that's all you do.
Then your ass gonna start crying.
My ass gonna start crying. So
Hell yeah, you gonna be playing
that'd
Billy
be
Joe.
crazy standing up on that fucking catwalk up there. I just noticed how big that fucking mixer is. That is scary.
You see somebody
I mean,
falling
it
there.
can't be that scary. Yeah, you just fall in and get ground up and chucked into the bucket at the bottom. Woo!
That's some fucked up noise. Boy, that's some like good ass herb. This shit called peanut butter breath. This weed was so dark purple, dude. It was stupid. Well, that place like, boy. Oh, so you be up there? Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, you just got the picture.
Mm-hmm. Somebody gonna be up in that bitch crying. One of these days, I'm gonna give me a Peter San
Oh
camera.
shit! Oh shit! Maybe Zeppy's right.
What happened?
I should go in and ask Dorothy, my humane resources lady, the human resources lady, if my vacay got reset January 1st. If so, I'll take vacation day.
That makes sense.
What the
Shit.
fuck is this?
Look at that purple.
What is?
Look at that dark purple that is.
Is that a grinder opened up?
Yep.
It's a little blurry. I can't really see it, but it does look purple.
Yeah, solid.
Wow.
I think I got a better picture though.
I've had shit like that before a little bit. I'm not knocking on what that is. That could be something way different than what I had. But there was something that was stupid purple. And I smoked it and I didn't get a fucking buzz. I got a goddamn headache.
Oh, it was just a headache.
That stupid ass headache, feeling like I was sick as hell. Like, what the fuck is going on
Man,
here?
that's probably some fake ass purple though, man. They probably put that food coloring on this
Coloring.
shit. Yeah.
What's the name at once, pretty much? Oh my god.
Hey, bro, I ain't stupid. I know what they be doing. But this was legit.
Food coloring on a bud. Found it in the fucking ditch on the way to work or something.
That's ugly,
Like,
dude.
ooh, let's just fucking put some food coloring on this and sell it to someone.
I mean, that's why you gotta know your strain of weed, dude. Like everybody just get high and don't like know what's going on, dude. Like you gotta know what type of bud you getting.
See,
Yeah.
I don't worry about the strain around here because whenever I do smoke, I smoke with my buddy. He grows it himself, and he doesn't even know what the fucking strain is. But that shit is fucking dank as hell.
That motherfucker ain't doing shit.
He's doing some shit. These guys. I shouldn't be talking about this on the PlayStation. I'm done.
That motherfucker ain't doing shit.
I can't talk any farther. I literally can't.
Right. I
I
am
don't
live
want to get him
streaming.
all pissed off.
Yeah.
I don't want any shit to happen. So I'm done.
What you think dude gonna come in, kick open your door and start beating your ass?
Oh no no no! I'm afraid something else would happen.
Oh.
Like some YouTube moderator get a hold of this shit, and all of a sudden, my buddy isn't my buddy anymore.
Man, you will look funny as hell if you get raided. Awesome shit like that. You'll be moving back and forth like, oh my god. Like,
That'd be funny as hell if I got raided, because I don't got shit here. Nothing whatsoever.
yeah, but still, man, they
They
automatically.
come in and they fucking tear the house apart, but hey, you guys putting all that back or what?
Bro, like they tear when they raid your shit, they tear up everything, bro. Like they even tear up your refrigerator. They'll open your refrigerator and just start slamming and sling everything out, dude. And then,
Dude, I'd tell them they're not leaving until they put everything away. Because they wouldn't find a goddamn thing. They'd look salty as hell.
bro, dude, you know how many cases they still didn't fix, or people that got swatted, dude, or like wrong. Like
Wow.
I remember they had a case. The lady they gave, I guess they tipped off and gave the SWAT people the wrong address. It was someone like the news.
What?
And they swatted her and like they tear gassed the place. She had a baby and everything. Like even 2 weeks later, like they didn't fix nothing. All they said is sorry about the mistake. They didn't pay for nothing, and the house still smelled like even she said like after a month it was still remnants of like the tear gas cartridge. Like it still like smelled like the little
What the
irritants.
fuck? I would have been so mad.
Yeah,
I
man.
would literally, I'd get up, I'd pull up a shotgun out of the thing if tear gas came out. I'd chuck that can back out the window because I got a 75, 76-year-old grandmother sitting in the living room right now.
Well, that's the thing about SWAT, bro. They just get a tip and they just come in like Action Jackson and kick over everything and tear up shit. They don't know who's in there. Like when my neighbors across the street got swatted, like they didn't know a little 2-year-old, 3-year-old baby is in there. They flashbang that bitch twice. Like it, dude. The flashbang was so loud, bro. It woke me up 5 in the morning. This across the street, it was so loud. Just picture somebody. Just picture like a machine or something lift up one of them huge grand damn pianos, like all the way up to the ceiling, and let it go in your living room, dude, in the middle of the night. It's like a huge washing machine slapping somebody's floor, dude, in the middle of the night. Like that's how big the boom noise was. Like, and then no other police was next to the SWAT vehicle. It was just this huge black armored tank, like you see off Grand Theft Auto, and 14 armed soldiers hopping the fence on the intercom, telling them to get the hell out the house, search warrant, Ain't nothing you could do with that, and they all got AR-15s, dude. Ain't no two guys with a flashbang, they looking nerdy, like, no, that's actually SWAT, armored, urban military police unit, dude. Like, you're not about to go out there, you don't even want to think about having nothing on you, dude. They come in and do work, shit. SWAT ain't your regular police, dude. Like, you're not gonna go all crazy talking about, this my crib, and that. They felt that if they was needed, that meant they was tipped off by somebody, and then next thing you know, like, they the ones that you act crazy, they kill you on sight. They already there to kill you. Like, that's the whole point I tell people about SWAT, dude. SWAT is last resort. That's called Federal Reserve. That means you're the highest of highest criminal. and they already on guard and already been at the precinct talking about killing your ass. Like when SWAT is coming out to get you, they
Oh
already
boy.
they already trained to kill you, dude. Like that's the whole point about police and military. They train to kill all your feelings.
Yeah, that's the sad thing though. Police are supposed to be the public servant, and the military is supposed to do that.
Well,
But
that's the whole
it's
point.
all backwards.
Right, the whole see. I'm gonna tell you something. Now you know me. I got good philosophy. You know what it is?
What's that?
Because life was made to be cheat codes was made for life. That's the
Yeah,
whole point. Meaning that you gotta do bad to get good.
yeah,
They do bad and they pockets fat. We
yeah.
do bad, it's called crime.
You got
Yeah.
to think about it. What is that called again? Fuck, sovereign citizens. The police are always telling whoever tells them what they're like, what's wrong. Like, let's say someone gets pulled over and they're trying their hardest to spit out the actual law to the cop, and then they'll call them a sovereign citizen and try and arrest them. The real sovereign citizen is the police officer because they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Right. Bro, like you know what it is about people? People ain't it ain't clicked in their head. Like I see a lot of people that get do some dumb shit and the police get called. People don't
Hmm.
understand that once a police is at your door, there ain't no I'm sorry officer, I'm calm down. You could go home now. Now the nigga at your doorstep and now what you gonna do next? You see what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm.
So now you put yourself like now you put yourself in a situation where like all them like and I be trying to tell a lot of people that get their little crazy moments. Stop thinking you crazy. Then when the cops come, now you're not crazy. Like dude, like once they
Yeah.
come to your doorstep, it's like okay, police is here now. What?
Yeah.
Ain't no just talking to the officer, but yeah, officer, I just had a little moment, man. Y'all could go back to y'all. Oh, bro, like now they came to see you and see what you're
Yeah,
doing,
you
dude.
know what happens after they come and see you? Someone's going to jail no matter what, even if nothing bad happened.
All right.
That's what's fucked up because that's what happened one time. Okay, when I was younger, my dad called the police. He called the police on me because I was being unruly or something stupid like that. Even though I wasn't, I was just sitting there playing a fucking video game. The funny thing is, I was playing this video game, okay?
Uh-huh.
And he come in and he sees me on the computer playing it. He starts tearing my desktop computer, unplugging it off the wall, mounted it first and everything, and I got pissed off. So I got up, sat down on my bed, picked my laptop up off of underneath the pillow, flipped it open, turned it on, and started playing exactly where I was. You got super pissed off at that. Because I was playing the same game, making the same noises that he just heard.
Oh, that's funny,
While
bro.
he's taking my desktop out, and I have my laptop in my hand. he, he walks out of the house. He like grabs me, throws me out of the house, calls the police on me. And the police come over after my mom's outside screaming at me not to turn my car on and leave. So I stay. Fucking standing out on the driveway waiting for the cops. They show up, they ask me what the story was, told them my side of the story. They go up to my dad says something completely fucking different. My mom was agreeing with me, and my dad was making some bullshit up. And basically, they come back, they're like, next time this happens, one of you two are going to jail no matter what. You need to start learning how to be a father and yada yada yada. Have a good night. That was like the one time that they didn't do anything. But like I've been around so many things. Like you nowadays, they get called. It doesn't matter if nothing bad happened. Someone's going to jail.
I remember my punk ass neighbor that the one that got swatted. Karma's what got her. Cause she was called police and all the time, but see me doing landscaping and shit, the police knew me, so they tell me, oh shit, this we live. They but man, they ain't doing nothing. But she just kept calling the police one day, so the police said, look, I know you're not doing nothing, but you got like the police was on me and my brother's side, telling me like just yeah, asshole neighbor, just take your company in the backyard, you know. But he said if we gotta come back again, both sides going to jail. So you know, so that's how I know the whole thing. But dude, you know, you got look. I ain't got time for all that bullshit.
You know, there was one time, you just reminded me of that now that you were talking about that. It was a long time ago when me and my father actually did together. We were working, building a garage in our yard. Really nice one. Still in that yard, but house is sold long ago. That garage is super duper nice. But we were building the garage, I was probably 8, 9 years old, helping him pick up one of those fucking I-beams, like that metal I-beams, the size of a Volkswagen, like weighs like a Volkswagen Beetle.
I
We
know
were
what you're
setting
talking
it
about.
on a support, using a big ass goddamn crane pretty much. Like a pump crane, one of them old ones. Well, the neighbor behind us, she was like 70 some years old, and she always watched us. Always. And she called the police on us because we were building a garage and said that dad was overworking me or something like that. The police come over, they're like, well, they're talking to my father and myself, and I'm just having a blast. It was fun as hell building this garage. And this fucking
Right.
police officer looks at us, and after my dad gave the explanation, we're just building a garage. And the cop's like, oh, I wish I was able to do this stuff when I was young with my father, and blah, blah, blah. Just like shooting the shit with us for a while, and he finally left. My
Right.
dad turns the fuck around and fucking gives a middle finger right to the fucking bay window of the other house because he knew she was watching.
Alright, man. There's always some old people doing some dumb ass shit, dude.
Dude, she called the cops on us all the time, so dad decided he was gonna build a fucking garage to make sure she couldn't see the fucking yard anymore. Like that garage is completely covering the backyard of that other house. It's funny as hell.
That's what that was, man. She just couldn't help herself. And you know I hate when people finesse with them people just 'cause they old, like that's okay for them to do. Like, no, dude, you're not gonna just make my life miserable. You know what? You call me
That's what I'm
sick.
saying. If I get a house for myself, hold on with that. If I want to get a house for myself, it's either going to be in the middle of nowhere or I'm going to have a 12-foot tall fence all the way around it. Anyways, go ahead.
I mean, I used to we got like I have a good neighbor, like I have like two good neighbors, but I'm not trying to sound terrible, but
Uh,
I'm friends with people that could make stuff stop. So
mm,
that's why I'm friends with people that's in different age brackets. Like if I got a dumbass neighbor, I keep people that have no fucks given a life that could come and beat their ass. Or if I got some
yeah.
dumbass little kids, every time I do landscaping, little dumbass teenagers tell me, man, that nigga. I know some goon ass teenagers, like, you know, that my friends, little brothers and
Oh,
stuff, you know, and
God.
they could beat some ass. Got some crazy bitch wanna be like, hey, you know what? I know some heavy set bitches that smoke weed that could whoop that. You know what I'm saying? So I got everybody for everybody, dude. Not to sound terrible,
Dude.
but that's why it's good to have a good name and do good business and have good. Like I'm not playing, dude. Like I'm full serious. Like, I got people for different age groups that could whoop your ass, and because I
That
do,
reminds me,
yeah,
you're talking to say, I know what you're talking about.
no, I'm that
There's this
type of dude.
apartment building that I went to a long time ago. I rode my motorcycle over there. There's a old ass Honda. One of the ones I have. I got two motorcycles, but
Uh-huh.
one of them I rode over there.
Right,
See my buddy Marcus. He's a half Indian, half black. We were both sitting there smoking a bowl outside on the porch,
right,
just talking to each other. And this fucking kid, he comes out of nowhere. One eye is just fucking completely grayed out, blind as a bat in that eye. Looks like he got beat really fucking hard. And the other eye is just fine. But holy fuck. Like this kid must have came from somewhere in Chicago. And he comes out and just like starts trying to ask me like if I could let him take the bike for a ride. And I'm like, hell the fuck no. And this kid gets like real close and shit, acting like he's just about to beat my ass because he won't let me. I won't let him drive my fucking pride and joy, pretty much. Marcus gets the fuck up and just starts bitching at him. He's like, get the fuck inside. I'm like, woo!
Shit.
Sitting there in the chair, just listening to it. Like, dude just walked away, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I understand what you're talking about with these little kids. The kid must have been like 14 or 15 years old. Looks like he had a rougher life than I ever had.
No, man. You know what? Not trying to sound no tough guy, extorter guy, or something, but the reason why I do my best to make sure, like, everybody, you know what I'm saying, make sure when I do landscaping or do a job to have a good name out there, because it's good to have a good name out there and earn people trust, so when they know you for being super good and they hear some bullshit around the corner, they be like, man, y'all mess with him, man, he work hard, man, he don't be doing nothing to y'all, do, and then that person come in and then, you know, you're so good to them for a small little fee, they can make some things stop. Alright? Yep. I got. Cause see, at first I had few people on my side. I'm like, alright, everybody being jerks, you know what I'm saying? But then me having good genetics, you know, I'm not trying to sound I'm an Incredible Hulk, but I could get down. You know, I could get down by myself. But people that use their ailments against them, like women, they get in your face and be like, yeah, I can hit you, but you can't hit it. Oh, you touch me, I got some bitches that beat your ass. Young little kids.
Oh, I got some bitches too.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
Like, same thing with little kids. You know, I'm out there doing landscaping, little badass kids on some bullshit. Well, I got some friends, and they got little cousins too. They goon ass little kids that fight like they've been in prison. You know, like got them for them. You know.
I know someone like that too. This one bitch, she'd knock your ass out, no questions asked.
Dude,
but the difference is if she only knocked your ass out only if you had it coming. And the thing is, she don't give a fuck about male-female bullshit. So if she did some shit, she expects the same shit back.
Dude. But can she really, really get down, dude? I ain't talking about no motherfucking bitch that thinks she has some alcohol in her system. She's Super Saiyan 8.
No. There's been a time where I was standing out at a parking ramp just chatting, and some fucking person come up and started bitching her out and saying some crazy ass shit to her that I would not have stood for if I was hearing it. She fucking busted 2 of his teeth out of his fucking mouth. Dude's bleeding out of his nose with one fucking swing, and I'm like, ooh, time to back up. I walked away for a little bit, watching blood dripping everywhere. I'm like, Chloe, you need to get the fuck out of here right now. Need for the police to show up.
What she look like?
Oh, she looks like an innocent little white girl. Just looked like she was like some rich, prissy little bitch, and no, not at all.
Oh, then she probably go to the gym and go to the UFC department.
Dude, her muscles bigger than mine are. That's the scariest fucking thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she was probably...
There was one day she was telling me that she got sent to this boot camp shit because she screwed up back in high school, and they sent her to this fucking prison for little kids. She got thrown in this boot camp thing, and she was stuck out in the wilderness for like a week with one other person and had some guards or whatever, but they had to survive on their own. No, more than a week, because I think it was 2 weeks or something. And during that time, she like gained a shitload of muscle, and she like lifted her arm up and fucking flexed, and I'm like, holy fuck, I don't want to be on her bad side ever.
Man, you better get with that.
Yeah, I've been trying to, honestly.
Oh, good job. Congratulations. As long as you tried.
I talk to her on a daily basis, like every fucking day.
Man, fighting ain't shit though. Like you just gotta expect to get hit. I laugh. I laugh at the people that think they're gonna go in with some wushu dynasty, matrix
Oh hell no.
mode. Like no, dude, as long as you expect to get hit, and as long as you've been hit before, you be alright. I feel,
No, I've been hit multiple times. I've been sent to the hospital a few times.
yeah, man. I'm talking about like, see, I feel like this, dude. The longer you go without a fight, the more bad it's gonna be when you do get in a fight because you're gonna have a higher.
Yeah, but then if you do get in a fight around here, there's gonna be some fucking camera that's gonna see it happen. You're gonna be either thrown in jail or they're gonna be questioning you. One of the two.
That see, that's how you, cause you need to know how to fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really know how to fight,
Like there's
15 seconds.
cameras in alleyways, there's cameras
I
on
don't know.
street corners, there's cameras everywhere now.
Yeah, but I'm saying like even those cameras, it's still gonna take a while for law enforcement to kick in. Like you actually gotta know how to fight all that little tussling and back and forth and 7 minutes pass, like all that goof ass shit. Like no, dude. Like if you really know how to fight, I call it the old 15, 20-second conversation with your fist, dude. When you let your fist talk for 20 seconds, it shouldn't, yeah,
Like,
all that cussing and gotta build up. Like, nah, dude, like, just get in there and do work. See, you know what it is? And you know where it come from? A lot of people need to prep. I don't need to prep. Not to brag, but the way people in society treated me, I don't need to hear you cuss me out and then I have to cuss you out and then you cuss me out and we both trying to like feed off the energy and being cussed out. Like it's instant. You want to fight? I'm like, all right, let's go. Like I don't need the prep to get into swinging mode. Like you know what I'm saying? Like all right,
yeah.
yeah. Like a lot of people they need to prep, and that's when you get caught, and then that's when all this dumb stuff happen, and then all of a sudden when it is time to fight, no, dude, you just no, nope. Don't even wait. Like I don't need, like for me, I don't need to prep. Like I don't need you calling me a bunch of motherfuckers and then I'm mad enough to feel like I got swing. Like no, it's like all right, showtime, yup. Here we go. I don't know why that shit funny, dude. The fuck was that? That train loud. But yeah, dude. Dude, you know what's funny? I seen people getting fights and they weren't even ready, dude. They like they was about to cry, dude. That stuff was ugly. Oh, boy. Boy, y'all look funny as hell. Like a fight broke out. I can see y'all
Oh
eyeballs getting,
boy.
dude. I can see y'all eyeballs getting big as heck.
Yeah. You're fucking looking like goddamn a pendant.
Shit, y'all motherfuckers gonna be out there James Brown in it across the parking lot. Y'all gonna be in that bitch singing Maxwell Pretty Wings and all that.
Oh god.
Yeah, boy. Man, if I came to lacrosse, dude, and trained y'all for a little bit, y'all be a monster, dude.
Good.
And
You
it'll
fit
make,
well with the people on the South Side because they're from Chicago. A lot of the South Side people.
yeah, but they not really Chicago people. They just rejects, dude. Like Nick said it the best. Like when I first met him back in '08, telling him was full of the Chicago rejects, the ones that was so weak in Chicago. See,
Yeah,
Chicago.
you're right. They got kicked out of the city pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah, because it's weak. So what they do is they hit up other Midwestern towns, and then they try to like because they know that it's predominantly white, and they know that white people already got fear of like black people, so they figure they little thug talk gonna scare them. They set up their little camps, but they not real Chicago people. Like they just like they rejects that messed up.
The people you want to be afraid of are actually the mums around here. Them motherfuckers break into people's houses, stab them, fucking
Oh, of
literally
course.
kill them, end up going into jail, never see them again. Like, all they got in their idea is, oh, they're gonna go rob this person and
Well,
kill them.
wanna know why? Because third world countries, like a lot of them Asian countries and stuff, like or like them like Mexico and shit, like the Mexican shit, like they take gang banging to heart. Like they don't like they don't play around with it like America. Like when they going to do some international crime, they're going to do some crime. Like
Yeah,
when Asian people come to America and some of the ones that have street life and some of the young ones start to do gang banging, like they take it to the heart. Like they go overboard.
yeah,
Almost
yeah,
like almost like how a gay person will overdo the woman role, like he overdo the woman noise and try to act extra feminine more than a woman is. Like when different cultures do like urban gang banging, they do it extra hard. Like now they extra street. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they take thuggetry like extra hard. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, like they go full effect. Like they just not regular gang members. Now they like extra crazy. Like, you know. Like all that weird ass shit. That's what that movie was about. What, Gran Torino or some. It was one of them movies, dude, that had that old dude in it, and like it's like some like Asian community or some shit like that. You remember the movie I was talking about? Yeah, it's like that little setup.
I hear you. I know. I watched that movie. It's really good. And, like, it'll get to you at the end too.
Yeah, yeah, I still remember the ending, dude. When he purposely let them bump him off so police could get
Yeah,
him. Yeah, all that
yeah.
shit.
Holy shit. All he was doing is reaching for his damn lighter.
Hell no. I think 2000.
Dude, that guy's tough as nails. That's all I gotta say. I'm Clint Eastwood. He's a good actor, but what he was acting like, he was tough as nails in that fucking thing.
Hell yeah. Shit. Man, I just tell everybody in 2019, this is the year to be alert, from weather to people, man. Just gotta know what's going on out there. Now and then you gotta be a little mean to survive. I'm sorry. Alright? You ain't gonna go in there too twinkle toe, goody goody two shoe. No, you gotta be a little mean to get some success, dude. That's the way it is. Had a couple people text me talking about, you cuss a lot. Oh, this just help me survive. You can't be out there weak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be out there being out there looking like you need some milk. Like, hell no.
Suck it off the tit.
Oh my god, dude. I seen people out there, man. They like they need some milk. Like, damn, boy, you need some milk. Shit. This your boy Aaron Neighbors
Like
telling
grown
y'all need
ass
some milk.
man.
Like, y'all need some
You see
milk.
some grown ass man laying on some bitch's lap trying to suck off the tit. Ooh.
Man, shit. I know 2019, I see a whole lot of people around the United States need a glass of milk and 20 push-ups. Shit. You know what? I should run for president. Dude, I should run for president, dude.
Okay.
Think about it, I got the
What's
right
your reasoning?
like I got like the right name too. Like it sounds like a TV show name. Aaron Neighbors. Sounds something that belong like in like the papers. Like Aaron Neighbors go ahead and do this. Like this is some bullshit.
I should start up a GoFundMe and be like, help my buddy Aaron Neighbors become president in 2020.
Nah, I wouldn't even want that controversy.
Dude, get so much goddamn money though.
Ah, I guess. Yeah, but
You'd
if
be
it
set for life. Even if you decided to resign, you'd be paid for life.
yeah, but you get in trouble though. Like you imagine you running a campaign and people fund it and find out it's a fake campaign. So they took campaign money. Like hell no, boy. See, that let me know you ain't ready for crime. That let me know you
Well,
ain't
that's what
even ready.
Hillary Clinton did, didn't she? She's still not in jail.
That's because Hillary Clinton was smart enough to hook up with the LGBT, dude. The homosexual community is like the biggest mafia, dude. Long as you support them, you get away with anything, dude. Come
Did
on,
you
man.
see? Did you see her talking on TV back in the day when she was doing the presidential shit?
Man, I seen that.
She like started tweaking out like something happened, something snapped while she was talking, and she just like stopped mid conversation and just started shaking and shit, looking straight up in the sky, pretty much.
You know why, man? I'm being honest with you. I don't like talking about it like this, but fuck it.
Okay.
When you get to a higher level of life, there's gonna be some things that needs to happen. You know, people do it all the time. It's just dumb entities that basically, when you do things you ain't supposed to do, there's gonna be certain people that's gonna talk to you.
Okay.
You know, they're gonna talk to you. Now, what you accept is you're accepting entities, right? So because they ain't used to being amongst humans, they're gonna tweak. Like,
Uh,
all right, take a
what are you
5-year-old.
saying? Hillary
Look,
Clinton's reptilian or some shit?
it's different forms. You got reptilians, you got walk-ins, you got different things. Um, because they ain't been around the living, they don't know how to handle that energy. It's like taking a 5-year-old and you instantly say, all right, you're grown, here's your house. Buy a 5-year-old a house and say, look, you go to bed when you want to, eat what you want, they can spend anything they want. They're gonna crash. They're not used to that. Like you just imagine a 5-year-old just now hanging with like some grown ass friends and cars. They don't know. They know what's going on, dude. All they knew was limbo, the afterlife. You know what I'm saying? They
Mm,
they they could see us, but they want to be amongst us, but they don't know how to handle it. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
that's like foreigners, a perfect example. Like you see like real foreigners, like they ain't they ain't went through the proper process, but they looking around, they just stuck like in the middle of a metropolitan city because so much awesomeness. They be
Mm,
like, okay, alright, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
hear you.
but I'm just saying like you got people that dabble into certain things, and that entity don't know how to control themselves. Like Soldier Boy, a
Yeah.
perfect example. You know, they fuck around that demonic stuff, and they can't control themselves, dude. You ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna control what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you went from like, you gotta honestly understand the concept of like spirituality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. I
Like
know.
you, like you
I know that shit all too well. I was really in tune until
yeah,
some shit happened a couple years, like more than a
right.
couple years ago, about 10 years ago.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand that those ain't people no more, bro. Like they just demons, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
You know, I
I'm just being real with you. Like they not
yeah,
like you understand. Like these things came from the pit of hell. They've been there thousands of years. Like you know what I'm saying? When all this stuff started, so now you just up where it's not hot no more. You amongst these living beings. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna start
I
tweaking
want to
out.
tell you something that happened with me a long time ago.
Go ahead and talk about it, man. This
I
is my
used to
radio
wake,
show.
I,
You
u-
know,
I
talk about
used to
anything.
wake up in the middle of the night having a nightmare that would follow me into reality. It was different every time. There
Right,
could be people in my room. There could be a dog holding me down on my blanket with red eyes, just
right,
glowing red eyes, just fucking growling at me.
right,
That was like the last final straw. I was freaking the fuck out. My
right,
mom found this person that was into witchcraft.
right.
She brought me over to this person's house, and we did some sort of a seance thing. We took these beads and rolled them down this fucking like wood plank out in the middle of a full moon with like fucking sterilized water and shit, and made a necklace. And these beads, whichever fell down to the bottom, rolled to the bottom first, went into line next. Whichever one didn't make it all the way down was at the last of the end of the necklace.
I
And we
think
hung it up over my bed. And if things got really bad, I had to put it on my neck. Well, after a while, that things stopped happening. Like, I didn't have any fucking crazy dreams. Nothing was pinning me to the ground and all this other shit. Well, one day though, I woke up and that necklace that was nailed to the wall was gone. Never saw it again. No, nobody knew where it went. Nothing. And I haven't had a bad dream. I haven't even had a dream since.
well, the thing I'm gonna tell you should watch out for. I don't think you should play with supernatural shit. You know, I think you should go to God first. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's my own reference. But if you're not
Yeah.
educated on spiritual stuff, I don't think you should start dabbling with certain things because you can open up more doors, and now you just let a floodgate in. You know, cause
Yeah.
and you know I ain't trying to be funny, but you got a lot of people that you got a lot of people that think that shit is cute and but just playing, and then and then when stuff get out of control, now it's a big problem. They leave certain things alone. Like
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of dabbled with some stuff and I seen some shit,
Mm.
and like I remember I kept messing with my third eye. They kept telling me, "Oh, if you meditate," I kept on doing it. Next thing you know, like I was living a real fucking nightmare, dude. You seeing real shit. You seeing real entities. You can actually
I don't
see.
know what you're talking about. I've
Yeah,
seen
you,
shit. I
yeah,
have
yeah,
definitely seen some shit.
yeah.
I know what you're
So
talking
yeah, and
about.
then like I remember I seen Limbo, dude. I caught a glimpse of Limbo. It's like Limbo is the world that is in between living and the dead. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
where you're stuck until you figure out
Right,
what is
right.
going on.
All right, like nigga, I seen real ghosts. Like they weren't vicious. They were just walking around like just alright.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not fucking around. I've seen that too. It's not fun when you get into that.
No, but the other stuff y'all messing with, nah, you could
But
be
I got so
yeah,
far into it,
yeah.
like 10, 11 years old at the time. I got so far into it, I was afraid of even sitting in my house when nobody was home. Because shit was making noises, all kinds of stuff. It was bad. I had to constantly be around somebody
See, y'all problem was
because
y'all was
something was
fucking around with
happening.
supernatural. Yeah, you was fucking around with supernatural shit, dude. And you shouldn't be doing that. Whoever your family members are doing, y'all shouldn't be doing that. Alright.
But when I saw that person that was into witchcraft though, and they fixed me, they literally did. I wasn't able to fucking see a goddamn thing ever again. I haven't even had a dream, nothing.
Well, but see, that doesn't mean they
I'm
still ain't
very
look,
thankful for it because it was really bad.
but look, I'm gonna tell you the dangers about that too. Just because you don't see the presence there could be some fucked up shit that's still there, dude. So now it's even worse. They could have just did something that cut off your spiritual senses. That's a
Yeah,
different ball game. Yeah, you could have your spirit. See, a lot of people think, you know, like a mechanic. And I always want you to know this, dude. 'Cause I'm trying to help you out. Welcome to my live stream to a lot of people. I see a couple people in there. A lot of
okay,
them,
go ahead though.
a lot of these people are spiritual mechanics, meaning that how a mechanic will tweak something else on your car so you can come
Yeah,
back. A lot of them would do some spiritual mechanical work,
yeah,
and you would think, you know, like, all right, I ain't seeing the ghosts, I ain't doing this and that, but you still in a lack of money, you still in a lack of like good health, you still in a lack of a lot of things because these people go and pray to and have these people pray for them and do this and that, and because they have more spiritual knowledge than you have, they'll pray for you and this and that and that. But at the end, they tweak it just a little bit, so you things go just I, but just still in that zone where you want to come back. Or you got some of them, they don't know nothing, they don't know how to fix nothing, but they know the muting. We call it muting.
yeah.
They will mute your problems and disguise it where it just looks as a lot of people that's in that field, we just call it just the acts of life or coincidence. Now your spiritual
Okay,
senses,
I
yeah.
gotta talk to you about something.
Now go ahead.
You remember that movie with Will Smith in it? I can't remember what the fuck it was called, but there was like Men in Black.
Oh, Men
Men
in
in
Black.
Black 2.
Men in Black 2. Okay.
Okay, so you remember that one bitch that cried in there, and every time she like felt really bad, it would rain?
I think so. Yeah, it's a long time ago, but I think
Okay,
I know what
so
it's talking about.
this actually happened to me, which reminds me of some spiritual type shit that still can linger around after that shit happened. My grandfather passed away 4 years ago, and that day I felt so bad because I got home from work. I was tired as hell. I got home at 6 a.m. I was passed out. My ma calls me and says my grandfather is in the hospital. He's not doing too good.
Right.
Well, I told her that he'll probably be fine. He'll be on his way home
Right.
later in the day.
Yeah.
Well, he passed away around 3 p.m. while I was passed out, and I woke the fuck up exactly at 3 p.m.
Right.
And I was like freaking the fuck out at this point, trying to figure out why the fuck I woke up and am wide awake at this point. Well, I got outside and my mom called me and said grandfather had passed away.
Right.
Well, I sat out there outside, I smoked a cigarette and just looked up at the sky and I just started crying. There was a fucking cloud in the goddamn sky and it started raining. And then the next day, my aunt like wrote a poem that she saw. I mean, that she like got in a dream, pretty much, that told about myself crying outside. And
Right.
I never told nobody about it, and she told me about it. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, literally, that was some spiritual ass shit. I can't really recite anything that really happened,
Right.
but it was so in depth that she had it down to the T that I was sitting outside crying and tears falling from the skies and this and shit. And I'm like,
Right.
holy fuck. Like, there's definitely some spiritual shit going on. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
But back to what I'm saying though, like
Yep.
don't be going to some of these strange seance people, dude. Cause like I say, they could put something on you, and next thing you know, you can't shake that shit off. Cause I told you I've been hexed before, dude. And that shit just now stopped, like a few years ago. Like, so you know, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
you don't want nobody putting or try to mess with something. And then, like I said, because they could open up that Pandora box or that door, and ain't none of y'all can shut that off. You
Mm-hmm.
can't fight it, you know. And
Well,
you
there's
know,
always a way out, but you have to be smart enough to figure that out.
I mean, it's a way out. You know, you gotta, you know, but the way they attack you, the way they attack you in certain things, they attack you in a way where it kills your faith. And once you lose
Mm-hmm.
faith, now is faith is your weapon. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's look, all right. That's how you could determine. All right, that's how you, if you want to determine if you under demonic attack or just life, just being, you know, this life being a bitch. If it's things that's
Mm-hmm.
happening that's destroying your faith and happiness, that's demonic attack. Because entities don't want you being happy. Like, and it's not normal. Like that, it's too much weird shit going on. That's how I knew I had a problem. Like something happened.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that old bitch ass dude named John, dude?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, dude, it was back in 2009, dude. I ain't gonna lie, I was being an asshole, dude. Man, he was into like some weird like shit, so I was roasting him, dude. Like, you know, I'll be roasting people.
Well, he's got some really different aura going on.
So, but anyway, let me finish what happened. It was 2009. He was doing like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was frying his ass up. I'm frying his ass up. We just talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just frying his ass up.
Mm-hmm.
So he's being all weird and shit. So he was trying to talk to Nick about some spiritual shit. So I come on being, you know, I'm being on my Riley mode. I'm like, hey, granddad, how niggas, you know, I'm just being an asshole, you know. I'm frying this
Mm-hmm.
dude up, you know. I'm like, this dude is fried up like I'm frying this dude up. I'm talking like stir fry crispy, dude.
Oh God.
And this is like 2009. He talking about, alright, keep it up. I'm put hex on you. So I'm like, nigga. So I'm just on Riley mode. I'm just being belligerent. I'm South Side Chicago to the core, dude. I'm just being this asshole. You know, I didn't believe it. Didn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like we got into it before, so I deleted them. Didn't believe it. So you know what I'm saying? We both from Chicago and shit. Kicked it with him and
Mm-hmm.
all that. And so I'm like, alright. He talking about, oh yeah, you got he like, man, you got what? So one day he talking about, man, I should come over one day. He talking, man, I got a couple games, Budokai 3 and all that shit like that. So I'm like, alright. So I'm like, alright, play it. I swear on everything, dude. He was the most weirdest dressing dude. As soon as I kicked it with him, that's when shit started like getting weird, dude. Money problems,
Hey. Oh God.
parents got sick,
Oh boy.
all type of weird shit, dude. Just like women issues, and Nick know about it. He uses that's what Nick used to fry me up on. Him, oh, Aaron, you sitting there thinking people hexed you. I'm like, nigga, I know it's real, bro. Like the shit was
Mm-hmm.
real. I'm telling like how like a sitcom or a movie depict being hexed. Like no matter what you do, everything is wrong. Like you could be like 2 feet away from your glass of juice and
Oh
just
God.
and all of a sudden you turn around and something's still bumping. Like it's just the cup sling from like it's just abnormal nonsense. Like dude, ain't that much bullshit can happen into your life, and that's when I knew I'm like this motherfucker hexed me, dude. Like,
Man.
and I'm gonna tell y'all, you know you hexed. The lighting looked it weird. Like
Yeah.
everything, the lights was like an odd look. Like it wasn't your. It was like bright but dull. Like it was like an off color. I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, man, everything looking weird in a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, alright.
Man.
And yeah, the damage that motherfucker caused, dude. Shit, almost lost everything, dude. And this is a real
Wow.
story, dude. I mean, Cause he was hating so bad, dude. Cause I was just frying him up. Like I'm talking about. See, you never met me in my prime, or like I ain't lost my comedy, but you ain't met me in my prime, where like I was that dude. Like, dude, I made people break their TVs from shit talking. I made this one dude kill his dog from shit talking. Like, I was that guy that can hurt your feelings. I'm the guy that can do some work. And I guess John couldn't handle it, so he's talking about one day I'm gonna hex you. Like, I said, man, you ain't doing shit. Guess then, I kept being belligerent. But here's the part that got my attention, though. 2013, when I had enough of the nonsense, I was like, man, I look for signs. So I like, I ain't gonna lie, I prayed. I like, God, show me a sign. I'm tired. I said, I know whoever this is hexing me. I said, this is some weird stuff. I said, I need you to show me a sign. Give me a sign on how to break this. So one day, like I said, no cable, no internet. I'm listening to the radio. Come back from working with Craig, doing cleanouts and shit. And I got the most awesomest sign out the world, bro. I was all of a sudden this commercial come on talking about dragon speech recognition program, basically where you could talk and like whatever you say spell out. But in the commercial they said certain key words. They kept saying voice activated. So I'm like, voice activated. So in the middle of the commercial they saying voice activated. And all of a sudden I sit up straight. My eyes got big because I'm like, voice activated. And this how you know a person. See what John did was I'm just breaking it down to you.
Sure.
He picked one of them leech hexes on you where like every time they talk to you, not only your energy get drained, but you gonna have bad luck, but it's gonna boost them up. Like remember how John like freaked out? You see it from your own eyes. Like he just gotta keep talking. Like he just kept trying to talk to me. Like man, get him in the chat room. Like he was frantic on trying to bro. Like so after I heard that commercial, I gave it a test. He called one day. I didn't pick up. Like he used to be frantic. Like this how you know somebody's stealing your energy. Like they get hex on you, dude. They really want to talk to you, but then when you finally talk to them, they ain't got nothing to say. They just around on the phone, just or wherever. Tell them, hey, hold on. They just doing whatever, everything else except talking to you. But yet they bug the hell out you for you to talk to them. That's how you know something wrong, dude. Like
well,
this.
you know the thing is, I remember what you're talking about because there have been times me and Nick would be sitting in a party chat. We'd just be chatting, and all of a sudden that motherfucker would come in. He wouldn't say a goddamn thing for over an hour.
Yup, because he's filling out your energy, dude. And sure enough, if you talk to him long enough, now if you get in a confrontation with him, that's when you're gonna find out like what's really happening.
That's why I never said anything to him, not once. Every time that he'd try and say something to me, I wouldn't even say a goddamn thing back.
Shit, Nick finally got attacked.
Talking with Nick. I'd literally just keep talking with Nick. I didn't want to say a goddamn thing to him.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I knew you was being smart. Like, you know what it is? I knew you actually listened because you didn't second judge it. Like, because, as a matter of fact, you followed the warning signs. You was like, Aaron. Like, every time John would get in, you'd be quiet. Where you say a few things, but you wouldn't get no attention on you where he'd be talking about you. And then all of a sudden, like, yeah, bro.
Like, there'd be times he'd be like saying my name in some weird ass way and making these stupid ass, goofy ass noises. I wouldn't say a fucking word to him.
And then that's another thing that made me mad. Yeah, that's what made me mad because he took my jokes. I know what you're talking about. He make his voice real light, like something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all crazy. I used to do that shit, dude. The whole crew got all their comedy from me, dude. Like Gaming God, only ones that's real was Nick. Like, but Paulie, all them try to get their little kicks and giggles and bells.
Well, then Nick would sit and roast me for a little while, and then here come a fucking idiot. I can't remember his name. I don't even want to remember his name. fucking he'd come in and just start saying a bunch of shit just like what Nick was saying, and I wouldn't even listen to him.
I'm talking about
Like
John.
me and Nick would be roasting at each other for like a couple hours, and all of a sudden he'd come in and start talking about it. I'm like, how the fuck did you even know what the hell we were talking about? You just sitting there at the mic, just listening the whole fucking time, not saying a goddamn thing. Couldn't even hear him breathing or
I
nothing.
don't fuck with that shit, man. I'm saying like, but the bottom line is, it worked, but Nikki kept being an asshole. So there's times where I talk to him like, there's times where like people kind of make you feel crazy, so you kind of like lower your guard. So then I'll like, alright, fuck it. I'll talk to him, and next thing you know, boom, some more dumb shit, and it lasts for a long time. Like it always hits you like 2 weeks after you talk to a motherfucker. Like,
Well, you gotta think about it. Here's another thing I was thinking about. You know how Nick's been thrown into all this bullshit with the courts and everything, and apparently running someone over even though he didn't?
oh, dude finally admitted
Well, I
he
feel, I feel
yeah.
like, I feel like what the fuck's his name, fucking bullshit moron, had something to do with that.
No, it's funny you mention that. He actually finally admitted. Yeah, Nick, like Grim, he actually admitted. He was like, you know what? He said, so you was right. I was like, of course I was right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You know what it is? People think that witchcraft is a game. And see, the reason why I got hexed, and I'm gonna tell you why I got hexed. You gonna laugh, but I used to think like witchcraft and spells are like some like old white European like wanna be evil shit. So John being black as fuck, I thought he was bullshitting, like trying to be one of them emo black kids, like trying to dabble into some
Yeah.
bullshit. So when I was roasting him, I was saying all type of dumbass funny shit, dude. He ain't like that. But yeah, man, I heard recently. I almost forgot about the dude. I heard he looking crazy as hell on Facebook. Got Egyptian shit on and somebody said something.
Oh, I still see him on here. He's actually online right now, and he's got this long ass fucking hair with a book in his fucking hand, turning a page, just looking blankly straight forward.
A blank page.
Well, no, okay. So he's turning a page with like some blank looking face. Got long ass fucking hair, wearing some black fucking jacket thing with fucking stupid ass buttons on it, like
Yeah,
silver
he's
buttons.
and
He's
then like,
looking straight forward on that bit, turning one page, looking blankly straight forward into the camera. I'm like, dude, I'm good.
nah, man, he be fucking with that gothic shit, man. That old crybaby ass shit, dude.
Like, dude, I see him right now. I'm looking right at his fucking thing online, and he says he's in Smite. Like, what the fuck is that bullshit about?
That motherfucker still playing
Playing
Smite.
Smite with this stupid ass fucking book page, flipping open with his dumb ass look, just looking straight forward, looking like he's been like homeless for 5 years, except for a clean shaved face with like 30 fucking inch hair. Like, dude, you don't want to play with that shit. That shit, like, I can't even look at that anymore. I'm done.
But you know what's dumb about people that use that type of shit? Here's the kicker though. They actually hurt their own self because if they don't provide that energy for that hex, because they in cahoots with that entity, they get bit. Like
What?
that. So when, whatever he did to fuck me up, when I stopped
You
talking
ever
to,
watched it? I mean, you ever read the fucking anime Death Note a long time ago?
yeah, dude, I know about that. All right, he was
It's
into that.
kind of it's kind of reminded me about what's his name.
John.
Yeah,
He used to watch that shit too, yeah. Yep.
he probably got some dumbass NAC following him, just feeding off of
A lot of them do, man. And then, you know what it is? A lot of them. playing with their own life, because at the end of the day, no matter what you do, whether it's good or bad, you still gotta talk to God about it. At
Yeah.
the when it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is. Like, at the end of the day, after you done
Mm.
what you doing, whether it's good or bad, you still gotta address God about what's going on. So
Mm.
when they mess with that witchcraft, see, people like him, they don't know how to do it, so they do the basic but dangerous route. He did the one where it just requires to talk to that person and wherever,
Yeah.
but it's only people that he feel that got more of a spiritual threat to them. Like, he knew I was spiritually conscious. Alright,
Yep.
that's attack the guy that knows. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah. But only problem is with the way he did it where he made a deal with something that feeds off energy, but yet if you can't provide that energy, or that person that have that energy, and that thing gets hungry, it's going to jump on you. That's why them days you used to hear him in the chat room, when I stopped talking to him, he sound dry as shit, like, yeah, think real hard. Remember them years you talked to him, them times when I said, fuck it, I ain't going to the chat room no more, dude. And you heard him and he was dry. That's what that comes from,
Mm.
dude.
Man.
Man, I don't fuck with that weird shit, dude. Like 2019, I made my vow to stay away from weird ass people, dude. I ain't giving nobody a chance no more. If you weird, you a tweaker. You used to be, I ain't no check, no second chance type stuff, dude. Like, if you used to be weird, no, dude, you want to stay where you at.
Yep.
That was my problem. I was too friendly and got hexed. Like,
Mm.
dude, think about it. I can't get them 9 years back from
Yeah.
2009 to now, dude. Like, yeah, dude. I forgive him, 'cause that's what God tell me to do, so I can continue getting my
Mm.
blessings. But at the same time, man, hell no, dude. Like, you was that spiteful that you had to put a hex on somebody and fuck their life up. Almost cost my parents. Made it hard for me to get my driver's license for years. Had bad relationship problems. I think there's another hex he put on me too, dude. 'Cause I've never seen this type of, like, this fucking thing of just, I don't know, dude, out this world. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
just be careful who you talk to and what you do, man, because that spiritual stuff is a whole different realm of danger, dude.
Mm. It is. It's no. That's nothing you want to fuck around with.
And 'cause you can't shake it off, man. I mean, it wears off. Like now, I just got regular problems, like normal human being problems. But the damage has been done with still remnants. But you know what I'm saying. But at that little adventure, shit.
Yep.
I ain't. I don't even trust old church ladies to be walking and look too long. If I see some weird looking old religious lady looking too long, I'm gonna get attitude like what the fuck you doing? I'm gonna start asking
Mm.
questions like, alright.
I'm good with all that shit. I don't even want to. No,
Fuck
not
that
dealing with
shit.
that more. Not dealing with anything like that. I've been keeping my nose clean, trying.
Yeah. The main thing is people keep thinking that shit a game, and once that shit bites you, dude, like it starts off like little sitcom, like innocent, like bad luck shit. Like I swear, like when it was happening, it was just like
Mm.
some basic little, like I said, like you, it kind of tweak you out because you're not sure if you was hexed, but the dumb stuff that happened in your life is so dumb. This should not been happening. Like you have so much, ain't this much stuff to be happening type moments. That's how you know something's fucking wrong. Like, it's just
Mm.
weird. and you've been hexed by a person because a person won't call you. They'll call you frequently to talk to you, like just randomly, just they gotta talk to you. Like, oh
Yep.
shit. But when you don't talk to them, that's when they get all sick. They seem dry. They
Yep.
ain't got no energy no more and shit.
Yep.
And that's why I don't fuck with that weird shit, dude.
I don't know how to really speak about it, but I understand what you're coming from. Like, shit's really fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. Man, I mean, it's what fucks a lot of people up is the fact that they in denial. Like once it happens, they just in denial. Like they can't believe, like, oh shit, like okay, shit start floating for real.
You
Yeah, man.
know, well, hold on. There's, I don't know if I ever said this one to you. I might have. This is also living at that old house that I lived with over at my parents' place.
Right.
Gone now. The house had been sold just this last 2018 or whatever. Well, I kind of feel bad. I feel like there was some aura stuck with that house, which made my dad fucking freak out, which made everything fall the fuck apart. There was one night I was sleeping in my room. It was like at the peak of the fucking craziness going on. I think I was probably 12 or 13. I woke up in the middle of the night, so I had to keep my light on at all times at this point. Well, one night I woke up and the fucking lamp I left on was literally dancing.
Hell yeah, boy. And they play with shapes. Whatever
It
shapes
was
you.
dancing around and shit, popping around all over the place on the nightstand. And I fucking punched it as hard as I could off of that desk. Some crazy shit happened. It got like super goddamn quiet, fucking dark as fuck, like pitch black. And how do I say it? Something happened, and then like right before anything really crazy happened, my dad punched that door open, turned the light on, and he was like, "Shut the fuck up, people are trying to sleep." Slams the door, and that's like when it stopped. I don't know exactly how to explain what was going on, but I was scared as fuck.
Sound like your parents been fucking around with weird people, dude.
My mom never really was like that, but I think my dad was fucking around with something crazy.
But you know what? That explains the anger that your dad had. Maybe that's what he's always angry about. He dabbled with some shit, and a lot of people they do stuff that they don't want people knowing about, but because it's so deep, the only way of expressing life is anger. It's like how police officers they did so much crime, their own self. When they get old, they just angry, and then all of a sudden they break down when they get like to their final years. They be like, yeah, I was involved in 18 unsolved murders, and then you be like, damn, this police was ugly as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like the old CSI dude, no CIA dude that admitted on killing Bob Marley. Like he was on his deathbed and actually said, all right, because I'm going. Let me tell you, yeah, CIA hired us to bump off Bob Marley. Like remember how the dude said that like he messed with some weird shit, and they probably won't tell you when they get real old, like, son, I was mad because me and a few buddies, and then you're gonna be upset. Like, damn, okay, so you play with some spiritual shit that fucked up the family. Okay. Alright.
Man.
Shit, that's how life is, man. You'd be surprised when people tell you, like, wow, really?
Yeah.
That's why we went through shit. Like, I'm starting to think, like, some of my people's, messed around with something. Cause I don't think it was all the John Hex. Man, some of the stuff I experienced, shit. I think they was messing around with something to get bigger than what it was. But it's good to talk about this, man. You're not supposed to hold it in, man. You got because and then all that. See, the way society teach you, they teach you just to, if it's supernatural, just turn the other cheek and act like it's just a happy little weird
Don't turn
coincidence.
the fucking seat. Because that's when shit gets worse.
Right, and they want you to get worse. Like they want you to keep, dude. Look, I'm gonna tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Me being a new cannabis user, what for 3 years?
No.
Yeah, for me for
Oh,
3 years.
you?
Yeah, for me
Yeah.
3 years. When I used it for meditation, and actually went outside, like you can tell that fact is actually fiction and fiction is fact. Like now and then, now and then you get like a little glitches in the green screen and realize like, okay, outside ain't outside per se. A lot of people that approach you ain't just people. Like you got people that come towards you just like their whole mission in life was to be born to fuck your life up and disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Like think about it. People never ask themselves this question: why does candy taste real good, but then yet it fucks up your teeth?
Yeah.
Why do drugs feel good, but they bad for you?
Yeah.
But why stuff that's supposed to make you feel good and stuff is nasty and make you vomit? Certain vegetables you're gonna throw up.
Mm-hmm.
They tell you don't play heavy rap or don't play rock, but yet you play songs that supposed to make you feel good and love songs, but yet you get more depressed and want to kill yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Why is certain things a certain way, but then certain things ain't the other way? Why is it? Why is it that they tell you get a job and go through a system, but yet a person that's selling drugs could make like 5,000 a week, but yet
Yeah.
you gotta get a job and nothing works. No girl wants you. None of the shit happens. People ain't right. Family members tweaking, but you gotta do the right thing. But yet you could go in 15 minutes like a Geico commercial and get banked. Get the baddest women. Life going good. You see what I'm saying? Or how is it that people that believe in God got struggled so much, but yeah, a person that don't even believe, they just whiz through life. Like, oh, yeah. Like it lets you know there's a fucking matrix, dude. Something is wrong.
It's terribly wrong, I know.
Nah, bro, something is wrong, dude. Like, ain't nobody asking themselves questions.
You know the crazy thing is, Aaron, I don't know if you can hear me properly, but right when you started talking about that, oh my god, what's going on?
And I can't
Oh,
hear you.
I thought my fucking internet shut. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You just gotta ask yourself certain questions, dude.
Can you hear me now?
I've been
Right when
hurt
you
you.
started talking, right when you started talking about life, like what you just started talking about 45 seconds ago to now, until you were done talking about that, I could barely hear a goddamn thing you were saying.
Right. I ain't surprised.
Like, your
Shit.
shit was tweaking the fuck out.
Right.
I'm not fucking around with that right now.
Yeah. Now look at this goofball getting online. You know he gonna come in fake as hell.
Oh, we're talking about some real shit for the longest time too.
Well, that's what they get you. What's going
Oh
on,
yeah.
dude?
What up, Justin? Man,
This man,
dude,
this
I
man
I
did
don't know
shit
how to
us up.
really explain any of the shit that we've been really been talking about, but at the same time, in the back of your mind, there is always an explanation.
See,
Like
I already know what it
you just
is.
gotta, you just like you know how you're talking about meditating and all that.
Right.
That's like the best way to like actually realize what's actually going on.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. Mary Jane is a blessing and a curse because I swear on everything, dude, like the gift of being like under the influence, you see clearly all the green screen they put in front of your face, dude. You can see right through that shit. The curse is that you the only one that's alert. You might see a few people that's on the same page you is, but you just see everybody you know and love is sheeps going through this
Yeah.
big old slaughter of life, bro. And it's just fucking weird.
When you look at it, like how do I say it? You see the fucking Disney movie of the lemmings falling off the same cliff, falling the one after another.
All right.
That's what I feel like life is for most of the people on this planet.
You know what life is about? I'm gonna tell you exactly what life is about. Life is a game. It's just how you cheat and not get caught, bro. That's all life is, bro. Like that's
Oh
why
yeah.
that's why they sell all these life rules and shit. 'Cause think about it. All these governors, all these people and stuff, dude. Think about it. Everything they shut down, they do extra hard. They tell you
Mm.
don't do drugs, but they do hella drugs. They tell you don't smoke weed. Think about it. Weed been outlawed since the 30s, right?
Well, you know, George Washington at the White House had a weed farm
I
behind
know,
the White House.
I know. But picture this, picture this. This lets you know how everything was programmed. How they say weed was illegal and shit, like back in like the 50s and shit, they put the drug act. But yet,
Uh,
you had a program in a company called High Times that had weed competitions and shit way back in the late 70s and 80s. But you talking about weed was illegal, and
mm,
yet y'all been making all these strong ass strains, all these purples and shit since like the fucking mid 80s up to now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that let you know they was already doing their thing. Like, did you know Kush actually came out early 90s? It was just like, it was just more like, what's that word? More classified for LA. Like, but they been had like OG Kush, the Origins came out back in 98, I mean 95, 1995. That's
mm,
that strain called AK-47 came out and was
yeah.
made by Breeder back in 1992, and that's some strong ass shit. So it lets you know they was already doing shit back in the day, bro. Like that strain is a classic strain. Like look at Purple Haze. Purple Haze came out 1979, bro, and was like damn near 20% THC. Like anybody asking questions?
Mm.
How was y'all getting these strains this strong? And if everything's supposed to be illegal and nobody's supposed to have pot, y'all sitting there in pot competitions and growing and doing all this and that for your own personal use, right? But yet when y'all feeling good, y'all don't want the public feeling good, so now y'all do your thing and then be, oh, we gotta make everything illegal. But yeah, we still
I
do it.
gotta tell you a story
Alright,
about that. Now, exactly, not to try and cut you off or anything, but there's a
go ahead.
story. It's basically racial bigotry at that point. The thing is,
I know about
the
the story about the
Mexicans, the United
yeah.
States, would see the Mexicans coming in, they'd work, and at the end of the day, to calm themselves down to like just sit back and relax, the
I heard.
Mexicans they would smoke,
Right.
and the United States didn't like that shit. That's what happened. And then also you can build you out of hemp itself, off the plant itself, you can build disc cases, clothing, bricks,
Right.
fucking all kinds of shit out of just the hemp. You can make oil, fucking you can make fuel to run your vehicle off the shit.
Right.
And that's another big no-no that the oil company don't want anybody to know about. The clothing company, you make paper out of it. Paper mills would be out of business. All kinds of shit would be out of business because of it.
Of course it'd be our business. Cause look how fast the motherfucker grow, dude. Like weed is a fast growing fucking plant. That's why they call it a weed.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's one. You know what it is? It's like it's one of the few plants that whatever you do to it shows real quick, like 30 minutes. Like a tomato plant. A tomato plant is
Yeah.
like that. Shows you the whatever you did to it. Like if you fucked up fertilizing, it might not get sick on the spot, but at 30 minutes you start seeing some signs. Like okay,
Mm,
nah, they just don't want marijuana being legal because uh
there's too many benefits.
there's too many health benefits and it'll take the opioids away from the medical field, which is fucking everybody up and causing more medical damage. But you know,
Uh,
and then none of that, it makes you alert, bro. Like when you smoke, if you actually smoke weed the right way and not just I want to be stoned to look crazy and actually like smoke to observe life, you gonna be like, okay, the world is full of shit.
yeah. I was just looking through the friends list. I see Nick's fucking thing on there. He's got PSN on here, and I haven't seen him on in like 3 months.
All right.
I don't get that shit.
Hope
Hope he's doing
2019.
good.
Hope 2019 everybody get their mind right with God. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
And the main thing is build up self worth. Like what you worth to society. What can you do? What can you do to help build yourself and others up and come together and do
That's what I'm saying.
like what's your skill in life? The main thing is I'm not trying to be preachy, but don't think wherever you hide and it's gonna stay hidden. Over time it's gonna come to the surface. So change your ways, get your mind right, get right with God.
Yeah.
2019 I think is the year that a lot of shit's going like it's gonna get to that point where everybody gonna be like, oh shit, here we go. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I feel it.
Justin over here just listening.
I think in like 2 weeks I'm gonna get that
Man,
game Anthem.
what is that?
It's like this. It's almost like fuck. It's almost like that game. What's that game? Destiny. That type of shit. Like Warframe,
Huh.
Destiny, like combined type shit set. Like you got some like amazing weapons. It's like
Yeah.
your suit level up. You can fly in the game. It's all
Yeah.
open terrain and all your guns and armor shit levels up, and then each time you level up, that goes towards like opening up new quests, and then there's online quests. Only problem is it is one of them games I think you need straight up internet, like so like if you around
There's
no
some
internet,
good ass shit.
yeah, but yeah, I think you can play the main story, but as far as like the extra missions, they're gonna be online based. So it's like it's basically Destiny, basically like that. Except you ain't fighting each other, you
Yeah.
going against like huge ass fucking monsters, like alien creatures and shit,
I
robots
gotcha.
and stuff, and then other legendary monsters and shit. So you're just doing a whole bunch of shit, you know, fucking
I
around.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, how Aaron's talking about games, Justin. When are you gonna get into the Dark Souls and open that goddamn water gate and make it fucking deflood the area? Dude, really?
Tomorrow I'm a live stream Street Fighters. I ain't got the money for my characters, but I'm just get them online. I'm finally get my lazy ass and put that $10 PSN card towards Plus and just unlock my Street Fighter characters manually by points. I'm cold as shit in that game, and then I get to live stream different games, dude. So I'm doing everything correctly this year.
Aaron, you know what you should be doing? Get one of them cameras for your PlayStation.
That too. Yeah, if I had a camera that makes more views, like that's an average motherfucker with a camera going to get like 50 staying in, wondering what you want to do next, you know. So
Yeah. Well, you could ask them what they want you to do, and they could fucking tell you what they want you to do, and you do it, and that's how you get more views.
well, not only that, I got people I'm gonna hook up with, and actually make a real like fucking broadcast, like podcast. I'm gonna see that shit.
Oh, damn. I wouldn't mind doing that myself, but I just don't like having myself on the camera, but I can suck it up.
Shit, you gotta get out there, man. Whatever you gotta do to get money, dude. Can't be scared no more. Like 2019, I ain't turning down certain shit. Normally I'm like, no, like, nah, dude. But there's certain opportunities, I'm gonna fucking take that shit. Whether it's good or bad, shit, I gotta survive, man. Can't be out here like that. Shit.
I hear you. I definitely hear you.
Sometimes being a
That's why I'm
goody
thinking
two
about
shoes
going
make you
for this
broke.
other job. I just gotta find the best way to get there and do an application for it.
Shit.
Justin over there got some cake-ass job where you can play a goddamn game while he's working.
No, it ain't all sunshine. That motherfucker, like,
He's got some goddamn sunshine. I don't fucking know how he's got that sunshine. Probably just because he's blended an asshole all the time. That's probably why.
No.
Man.
2019 definitely different.
If I get sent home early tomorrow, I'm going over and fucking putting a nap in. That'd be good.
I mean, you should. I mean, if you're really serious about upgrading your pay, dude. Cause look, my whole thing is, you don't want to be the dude that wait too late and then the government fuck up and
some bullshit happen.
Yeah, and then currency ain't worth shit no more. And next thing you know, you miss your opportunity.
Well, to be fair, I've been collecting silver for a very long time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Someone tell me
that's a currency that's never gonna disappear.
Someone tell me you collecting silver for a different reason, dude. You seen something, didn't you? Yep.
Seen something for me. What are we talking about? Hold on.
You seen something that you feel that silver could be useful for. Just gonna leave it at that.
Well, silver and gold. I haven't had gold in a while, though.
Just the idea that you didn't say gold and said straight silver let me know that's bigger than what it is.
Well, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I got just nothing but silver at this point.
Right.
Hold on, I gotta find it real quick. This is how you know what real silver sound like.
I ain't talking about real silver quarters, what you talking about?
Oh no, I'm not talking about quarters. Where the fuck are they? Here we go. I gotta pick them up real carefully. I don't like handling them.
Motherfucker, that's sick. I hear that shit. Shit.
Put it back in my hiding spot. Nobody's gonna touch that shit.
Better keep a hold on it.
One of the silver things is $18.99 fucking silver dollar.
Damn.
I got that one for Christmas once. It was my grandfather's. But the rest of the shit I've been collecting myself. I got a 1930 fucking, what do you call that? I can't. The Walking Liberty 50-cent piece. Some other shit. Those are up to. Everything I have out of that silver in there is 90% silver. The
Oh, okay.
10% is whatever the fuck it is.
How you gonna extract it?
Oh, I don't want to scratch that shit. It'll devalue it.
I'm not talking about extract it, like.
Oh, extract it. I can do that. Right now, in the form that those 50-cent pieces and dollars are like, people would spend good money for it, but I don't want to get rid of it because the American dollar isn't backed by anything. Like at this point, I'm convinced that Fort Knox doesn't have any gold in
I mean,
it.
your
At
ass
some
going.
point, everything can be fucked. That's what I'm saying.
Shit, whole thing's about how you getting survive shit.
At some point.